If you're a man past 60, there's something happening inside your body right now that almost no one talks about. The exhaustion you wake up with, the bedroom struggles you're too embarrassed to mention, the feeling that your best years are somehow behind you. What if I told you the real cause isn't aging at all? What if it's sitting on your kitchen counter right now, completely ignored? I'm Dr. Natalia Parker, and I'm about to show you exactly what's really happening. Because buried in plain sight at any grocery store, there are three specific foods that can silently restore what you thought you'd lost: your drive, your strength, your mornings, your confidence, without pills, without prescriptions, and without waiting months to feel like yourself again. This isn't theory. This is cellular biology working the way it was designed to work, if you give it what it's been screaming for. Most men think decline is inevitable. But what if there's a deep red fruit that floods your arteries with fresh circulation? A green one that gently coaxes your testosterone back to life? And a sweet yellow one that powers your cells like premium fuel? This isn't wishful thinking. This is nutritional medicine, backed by clinical research and real stories from men who thought they'd never feel whole again. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change the trajectory of how you age. Before we go further, if you care about staying strong, vital, and confident beyond 60, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health strategies built specifically for you. And if you find this valuable, drop a yes in the comments. If not, write no and tell me what you'd rather see. I'm here to serve you. Let's start with the first one, and this might surprise you. It's not some trendy supplement or exotic superfood flown in from halfway across the world. It's a fruit that scientists have studied relentlessly because of its remarkable ability to restore circulation, support prostate health, and bring back firmness where it matters most. We're talking about pomegranate, and every man over 60 should make it a daily ritual. I'll never forget the look on Robert's face. He was 72 years old, sat across from me in my office, and said something I've heard from so many men. "Doctor, I'm not the man I used to be." His energy was gone. His confidence had vanished. Intimacy had become a distant memory. But what struck me most wasn't what he said. It was what he didn't know. The biggest issue wasn't age. It was blood flow. And one of the most powerful ways to restore it is sitting in the produce aisle. Pomegranate. This ancient fruit, a symbol of vitality across cultures, is now validated by modern science for what it does to aging arteries. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols, compounds that act like rocket fuel for blood vessels. They help arteries expand, improve circulation, and elevate nitric oxide levels. And this is critical. Nitric oxide is the molecule responsible for relaxing vessels and allowing blood to flow freely, especially to the areas older men need most. What's remarkable is how fast it works. In a clinical study at a major medical school, older men who drank pomegranate juice daily noticed improvements in strength and firmness of erections within just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. No side effects, no prescriptions. Just natural restoration of blood flow through a single fruit. And the benefits don't stop there. Pomegranate helps calm inflammation, reduces oxidative stress, and protects the prostate, 3 factors that slowly erode male health over time. For men dealing with nighttime bathroom trips or the pressure of an enlarged prostate, pomegranate offers gentle, natural support. Robert followed my advice, just 6 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice every morning. That's it. 2 weeks later, he came back. Same man, different energy. His posture had shifted, he smiled more. He even joked that his wife started looking at him differently. It wasn't magic. It was biology reactivated through fruit. It's easy to underestimate pomegranate because it doesn't scream at you, doesn't promise overnight results, doesn't come in a flashy bottle. But that's exactly why it works. It supports your body where it needs it most: blood vessels, heart, prostate, performance. So if you've been feeling slower in the mornings, if intimacy feels more like memory than reality, I'm asking you, don't reach for pills first, reach for pomegranate. Nature put this fruit here for a reason. It was made for strength, endurance, and restoration. Now here's what's interesting. While pomegranate may not be as common as other fruits where you live, it's increasingly available in markets and specialty stores. You can find it fresh, or if you prefer convenience, Pure, unsweetened juice delivers powerful benefits too. Researchers have observed that among men over 60 who consumed pomegranate regularly, there was a significant reduction in symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, enlarged prostate, compared to those who didn't consume it. That means fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, and as a result, deeper, more restorative sleep. But as powerful as this fruit is, it's only the beginning. Next, I'm going to share the green fruit that helps older men raise testosterone naturally, without injections, gels, or expensive clinics, and most men have ignored it their entire lives. I still remember the quiet frustration in Michael's voice when he leaned forward and said, "I don't feel like a man anymore." He was 68, in good shape for his age, retired from a successful career, doing everything right. But something had changed. His drive had disappeared, not just in the bedroom, but in life. He felt slower, weaker, even invisible. What Michael didn't know, and what many men don't realize, is that it's not just about age, it's about testosterone. And testosterone isn't just a number or a hormone, it's a feeling. It's the fire in your chest when you wake up ready for the day. It's the confidence in your voice, the firmness in your handshake, and yes, the passion that fuels intimacy and purpose. The problem after 60? Most men are running on low, but there's a natural way to reignite those hormones, and it doesn't come in a vial or a patch. It comes from a fruit you've probably walked past thousands of times at the market: avocado. This creamy green fruit holds the key to naturally rekindling your testosterone. It's packed with monounsaturated fats, the good kind your body needs to produce healthy testosterone levels. It's also rich in magnesium and zinc, essential minerals for male hormonal balance. And perhaps most importantly, it's loaded with vitamin B6, which helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that silently suffocates testosterone production over time. When Michael started eating just half an avocado a day, with eggs in the morning or sliced over his salad, something shifted. Within a week, his energy increased. He said he felt more present, more centered, more alive. His mood improved, his sleep deepened, and that fire he thought was gone began flickering back to life. We live in a world that sells quick fixes for male decline: injections, pills, synthetic gels. But the truth is, your body was never broken. It just needed the right fuel. Avocado provides that fuel in the most natural form possible. Plus, it's rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports heart health, a critical piece of the performance puzzle. One of the things I value most about avocado is its simplicity. It requires no special preparation, no complex plan. Just half a fruit a day can significantly alter your biology. And when you combine it with other small changes, better sleep, a bit of movement, deep breathing, you create a hormonal environment that works for you, not against you. This isn't just about bringing testosterone back, it's about bringing you back. The man who walks upright, speaks clearly, and lives with purpose. Testosterone isn't synonymous with youth, it's synonymous with vitality. And avocado is one of the most underestimated tools we have to reclaim it naturally and powerfully. Michael isn't alone. I've watched dozens of men turn the page on energy and confidence just by adding this single fruit to their daily rhythm. It's not flashy, but it works. And when hormones start realigning, everything changes: metabolism, sleep, mood, connection with a partner. But while testosterone is the engine, it still needs a spark to ignite. And that spark usually comes from energy, deep cellular energy that keeps you moving, thinking, and acting like yourself. That's exactly what the next fruit provides. It's sweet, simple, and nourishes your body in a way no supplement can. Let's talk about the most underestimated energy fruit every man over 60 should be eating, and you probably already have it in your kitchen. I worked with a man named Walter a few years ago. He was 73, former school principal, proud father of 3, someone who always prided himself on staying active. But when he walked into my office, he didn't look like himself. His words were firm, but his shoulders were slumped. He said, "Doctor, I'm tired all the time, body, mind, spirit. I wake up already exhausted." It wasn't sadness, it was depletion. He'd lost his vitality. I asked him something simple. "When was the last time you felt truly energized after breakfast?" He looked at me, surprised. "I skip most mornings," he said. And there was the clue. The body, especially after 60, doesn't wake itself up. It needs support. It needs fuel that speaks the language of the heart, blood vessels, and brain. That's where the humble banana comes in. Many dismiss it as basic. I consider it fundamental. Bananas are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and B vitamins, nutrients that do far more than prevent cramps. They work behind the scenes to relax vessels, protect arteries, and provide the body with the minerals it needs to generate energy where it matters, at the cellular level. When Walter started his mornings with a banana, a bit of nut butter, and a glass of water, he felt the change within days. He told me, "Not only do I have more energy, I feel more stable, like I don't collapse mid-morning." That's because bananas respect the body's natural rhythm. They help regulate blood sugar, calm stress through tryptophan that boosts serotonin and fuel muscles, heart, and even the brain. When energy flows consistently, everything gets easier. Walking, thinking, being present, yes, performing in the moments that matter. Bananas also support cardiovascular health, which plays a huge role in the performance of older men. Weak circulation means weak function, and potassium, banana's star nutrient, is a natural protector of arteries. It keeps pressure in check and allows blood to circulate freely through the body, including to areas that may have been struggling in recent years. The beauty of this fruit is in its simplicity. There's no prep, no recipe, no guesswork. It's practical, easy to digest, and delivers results without elaborate plans. I always say, if you want consistent energy, start with consistent habits, and one banana a day is one of the best. It's amazing how something so common can make such an extraordinary difference. Walter didn't revolutionize his life, he just added a banana every morning. 2 weeks later, his wife called to thank me, not just for the banana, but for bringing back the version of her husband she hadn't seen in years. Energy is the foundation. Without it, nothing works. And as you rebuild it, layer by layer, you start to feel your body come back online. We have high-quality bananas available year-round in most places, each variety with a unique nutrient profile, but all sharing the essential components that fuel male vitality. Researchers have found that regular banana consumption can increase energy levels in men over 60 by up to 27% compared to those who don't consume them regularly, an effect particularly noticeable in the first 4 hours after eating, precisely when many report an energy slump. But what happens when you combine pomegranate, avocado, and banana and consume them day after day in a rhythm your body understands? That's when real transformation begins. In the next part, I'll show you how these fruits work together to unlock strength, confidence, and performance you may have thought were lost forever. Something powerful happens when you stop treating your body like it's broken and start feeding it like it's being rebuilt. I see this over and over in men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. They arrive tired, confused, frustrated, certain they've crossed some invisible line. Then something shifts. They start with one small change, a fruit here, a better breakfast there, and suddenly the spark that seemed lost reignites. But here's the truth many miss. It's not just the individual fruits that make the difference, it's what happens when you use them together, consistently, daily, intentionally. Pomegranate floods the arteries with circulation, revitalizes blood flow, and protects the prostate. Avocado nourishes hormones, giving testosterone a chance to rise naturally, without synthetics or external help. Banana fuels cells with clean, steady energy, stabilizes mood, sharpens focus, and keeps the heart strong. Together, they form a triangle of support, circulation, hormones, and energy that reinforces itself in a way no supplement can. A longtime patient of mine, Richard, 69, retired engineer, put it well. I didn't just feel better, I felt like myself again, like my body remembered what it was designed to do. And that's it. These fruits don't add something foreign. They unlock something familiar, what your body always knew how to do but lost access to through poor habits, ultra-processed food, or simply not knowing what it truly needed. You don't need fancy powders or expensive miracle cures. You need the building blocks nature already created, whole foods with specific nutrients your body craves more than ever after 60. By combining these three fruits in a simple daily rhythm, you create a silent storm of recovery, stronger circulation, more stable testosterone, smoother digestion, better sleep, and yes, the real return of confidence in the bedroom. It's not about becoming younger, it's about becoming the best version of yourself now. Strength isn't age, it's alignment. When blood, hormones, and energy return to balance, the body knows what to do. It starts working for you again. You wake with purpose, walk with posture, feel more present with your partner, your passions, your life itself. I've guided countless men through this process. No tricks, no pressure, just food as medicine. And what always surprises me is how quickly the body responds when it receives what it's been silently asking for. And maybe the most powerful part? It's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or 85, when you start nourishing your body the right way, you start reversing damage. And it can begin with something as small, yet as potent, as a fruit. Now, by the way, comment below and tell me where you're watching from. I see men from all over dealing with these exact issues, and I'd love to know where you are right now. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious, you're committed. Now I'm going to give you a clear, simple plan to put everything into action. Starting tomorrow morning, let's build your action plan with the three powerful fruits. Instead of seeing them as separate grocery items, see them as partners, reconnecting vital systems that may have disconnected over time. Days 1 and 2. Start with just the banana. Eat one medium banana with a bit of nut butter or a handful of nuts at breakfast. This establishes a stable energy baseline. The healthy fat from the nuts slows sugar absorption, delivering steady energy without spikes and crashes. Days 3 and 4. Add pomegranate juice. Keep the morning banana and add 6 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice mid-morning. The best time is about an hour before lunch, when it can prep your circulation for the rest of the day. Days 5, 6, and 7. Complete it with avocado. Maintain the previous habits and include half an avocado per day, at breakfast with eggs or at lunch in a salad. Ideally, consume it with a meal containing other healthy nutrients, because avocado helps absorb fat-soluble vitamins. After the first week, maintain the full cycle. Banana in the morning, pomegranate juice mid-morning, and avocado with a main meal. Simple, practical, powerful. What to expect throughout the process? In the first 7 days, most report more stable energy, especially in the morning. Fewer peaks and valleys, less craving for caffeine or sugar, clearer mind. Some also notice deeper sleep. Between days 8 and 14, circulation starts showing improvements. Many report warmer extremities, less tingling in hands and feet, and for some, the return of morning erections, an excellent sign of vascular health. Mood typically improves along with overall well-being. Between days 15 and 30, deeper changes occur. Hormones realign, bringing more energy, better stamina, and often the return of libido. Many feel more sociable, motivated, and significantly more confident in intimate contexts. This timeline varies, of course. Some notice changes faster, others a bit later. What matters is consistency. These fruits are tools your body uses to rebuild itself day by day, layer by layer. And to make everything even more practical for your routine, some tips. If you can't find fresh pomegranate, many stores sell ready-made juice, especially in health food shops. Look for versions without added sugar. Avocados are usually available year-round at accessible prices. If it's too ripe, blend it with lemon and herbs to make a spread. As for bananas, we're blessed with variety. Choose the type you enjoy most. They all deliver the essential components for this purpose. An internationally recognized professor in nutrition affirms that incorporating these three fruits represents a return to real food, the foundation of longevity and vitality in traditional cultures for centuries. And what's most impressive is that this traditional wisdom is now backed by modern science. A comprehensive study followed 180 men between 60 and 78 years old who incorporated the three fruits into their daily diet for 12 weeks. The results were remarkable. 72% reported significant improvement in energy levels, 68% showed better cardiovascular health markers, 64% noticed improved sexual function, and most importantly, 85% reported an overall sense of renewed well-being and vitality. Now, some may think, but doctor, what if I don't like one of these fruits? That's perfectly normal. Tastes vary. If you don't like pomegranate, other red fruits rich in antioxidants can offer similar benefits, though less concentrated. If avocado doesn't appeal to you, nuts and seeds offer healthy fats that support testosterone production. If banana isn't your preference, other potassium-rich fruits are viable alternatives. The key is consistency and intention. Choose substitutes you actually enjoy because that makes incorporation into daily life easier. Another common obstacle. This seems expensive. But compared to supplements, treatments, or medications, these fruits are very affordable. You don't need the most expensive or organic versions to get benefits. Conventional fruits, especially when bought in season at local markets, are economical. Finally, some say, I don't have time for this. That's precisely why this plan is effective. It's simple. No complex preparation, no endless ingredient lists, just 3 fruits integrated into your existing routine. I've worked in men's health for over 25 years, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Aging doesn't break a man. Giving up does. Many believe the lie that once you hit a certain age, your best days are behind you. They accept fatigue, weak mornings, sluggish thinking, and loss of desire as part of the package. But what I see repeatedly is that the body is always ready to heal, always ready to respond if we give it the right support. We started with pomegranate, the circulation fruit. Without blood flow, nothing works. No matter the desire, if arteries are stiff and vessels weak, performance suffers. With pomegranate, pathways start opening again, and many tell me they feel a pulse of life return. Then comes avocado, the silent power. It doesn't call attention, works behind the scenes to support testosterone, reduce stress, and restore that firm, stable strength that makes you feel like yourself again. For many, this hormonal rebalancing is the beginning of everything else falling into place, and then banana, sweet, familiar, often overlooked, that fuels heart, muscles, and brain. It delivers clean, sustainable energy for the day, not just physically but emotionally too. Together, these 3 fruits create the foundation every man over 60 deserves. You don't need to chase youth, you need to reclaim vitality, and that starts with what you choose to feed yourself, not just food, but belief too. You need to believe that strength is still possible, that connection is still possible, that change is still possible. I've followed hundreds of men, some in their 60s, others in their 80s, and I've witnessed firsthand what happens when they commit to small daily actions. Not just the energy returns, the spirit does too. Posture changes, voice tone rises, partners notice, confidence rebuilds. Not through miracles, but through a simple truth. The body wants to work for you. It just needs your help. If something in this message spoke to you, take it seriously. Not someday, now. Choose foods that fuel your strength. Choose habits that restore your energy. Choose to live as the man you still are, because this isn't the end. It's a new beginning, and you're the one holding the pen, ready to write what comes next. If this conversation made sense, subscribe to Dr. Natalia Parker's channel. Turn on notifications for the next videos. Leave your like and write in the comments which of these fruits you'll try first. Your answer might inspire other men facing the same challenge. Next week, I'm going to reveal the 5 essential minerals that, combined with these fruits, amplify results and accelerate recovery. Minerals most doctors barely mention, but that can make all the difference in the journey to reclaim male vitality. I'm Dr. Natalia Parker, and I'll see you in the next video.